So, who are you and what did you do today?
My name is Nick. I went top 8 with Mannadium with a Centur-ion package in it. I was really happy about the result and yeah.
And what was your final game ratio?
At the end I went 9-3 I think. So
and you lost in top 8?
Top 8 I lost, and then randomly in round 3 or 4 I lost as well.
Okay, let's see the deck profile.
So let's start with Reamarts. That's easy trio, meek trios. They're the good cards.
The normal Mannadium stuff.
The normal Mannadium. I played 2 Rijkaard. I didn't need a third one, and I wanted to decrease my deck size a bit.
Okay, sure. We got a little bit interrupted, but fine.
I played 2 Visas. That's pretty standard in the list, so nothing changed much there. I played 3 Visa Samsara. For a long time, I didn't like it, but in the end, I needed it to continue play, and Nip is a card I need to respect.
Did it work out?
Did work because I got nipped once or twice, and I could continue playing with Visa Starfrost. Samsara, I mean. So really nice, and also extender in certain weird situations.
Nice, nice. That's all for the Mannadiums?
All for the Mannadium / Scareclaw part. Then for the spice of the deck, I played Centurions. I played 1 Gargoyle, 1 Primera, 1 Trudea. I can easily go into the Synchro 12, the new Exila, so they just helped me go into Calamity and win me games from there. I played them all at 1 because I didn't want to see them in hand and I didn't want to open them. And I need all of the 3 to be able to make Calamity, and with Gargoyle also with weird situations where I just need that level 8 later in the combo.
Did you Calamity a lot of people, or?
I think almost every game I did make a Calamity or could attempt to make the Calamity, so it really worked out for me in the tournament.
Nice, nice.
So now for the spells. With the Centurion package I played 3 Oaths and 2 field spells. I played 3 Oaths because it's consistency, and when I get interrupted I can go with Oaths, go for the field spell and then Calamity from there. And I decided to play 2 stand-up instead of the 3 or even 1, because in certain situations you have to go with the Gargoyle, you have to send 1 and then with the Auxilla search the other one, and I didn't want to play the third one because it felt consistent enough and it wasn't the main objective of the deck, so I didn't want to fully brick on it.
Nice, sounds good. So that's how many Centurion cards? About 8, 9?
Yeah, that's 8 main deck cards at least, yeah.
Okay.
Then for the other field spells, I played 3 Galarian, pretty standard, you want to see it.
Just a Mannadium.
Yeah, 2 Rhyphobia, because it's highly searchable and you can search your second one in the combo, so it's nice follow-up. And I played the 1 Pearl Rhino, because sometimes you want to search for the Visas through the Pearl Rhino instead of the Galarian or Rhyphobia, and it sometimes came up, but most of the time just search the Visas with the other cards.
Also the funny Ash bait.
Yeah, it happened today. I got Ash on my Pearl Rhino, I was like, haha, activate Galarium, good luck.
Tiaraman strongest.
Now for the archetypal spells, I played 2 Arrival, 2 is pretty standard. Didn't want to see a third, didn't want to play it at 1. I played 2 Obsession, 2 was a perfect ratio for me as well. But I sided out the second one most of the time just to only be able to search it with Reamart going second, but when going first, when I get interrupted, it's a nice extender, which the deck sometimes lacks a bit, so all around a good card. Then I played Imaginings. Personally, I really loved the card, because draw 2 bottom 1 is just insane to see, and because I run quite a few bricks with the Centurions, I can just put it back, and I drew good cards. At 1 game I drew Raigeki and Change of Heart, which like completely blow up his whole board, which later explained in the sideboard. And I opened Meek twice a lot of the time, so Imaginings to return 1 was really helpful.
Always nice to unbreak your hand.
Yeah. And then for the one-off spells, I played 1 Rota, 1 Terraforming.
Consistency.
Yeah, basically consistency, and yeah, just that's about it. And I played one Synchro Rumble. It's searchable by the Crimson Dragon. Nobody really plays it, but I like to play it because in the newer one-card combo, you need to go into the Rumble in order to get yourself a level 8 Synchro back to go into Calamity plays, and it's just nice to have as a follow-up or in weird hands where you need that one extra body to kick through, and just general nice to have.
Sounds good.
And then for the defensive cards, I played one Caught By because I do not want to get drawed, or hand traps in general are pretty common. I played 3 Droplets because my deck can just easily Droplet for 3 or something and then OTK them afterwards with one Ream Heart or something. And I played 3 Talents with the same thing. Stealing an Appaloosa or something, or when I get ashed once I can look at their hand, see rip another hand trap or draw 2 to continue playing, which really helped me, but I didn't really see this much. The Droplet only saw it like once or twice, but still in general nice to have. And I played the Reframing as the last trap, just to have an Omni Negate if they have an out for my Calamity play. I can just Reframing that out and then win from there.
Must suck if they have an out and get negated.
Yeah. So for the extra deck, I played 2 Lightheart, pretty standard. You need 2 to go into your turn 1 combo basically. 3 was too much, and 1 I just wanted to play the second one. I played the Cross Sheep. Comboed nicely with the Vicious Astrolaut, and giving itself a boost. Came up once in the last game, in the last round. The attack boost came up, and then I played the SP Little Knight because good card. You need to play good cards.
Broken.
Yep. Then I played 2 Astrolaut. The boss monster of the deck, so to say, the one that makes you game, that substitutes semi for the Baron destruction, which sometimes was needed for the Meek, and just in general good to remove monsters and such.
Crazy OTK card as well.
Especially, and when I get deburied for Synchros, I can just say, okay, I will just make 2 Astrolauts and game from there. Then for the Synchros, I played the Trisukta and the Amritar, just your for
needed
combo,
engine.
Yeah, combo purposes. I played Axilla because Centurion, and he's the road of the deck, so I can just combo if I didn't open it. I played 1 Changying. I liked it I like this level 10. Even before Baron was legal, I played this as the other Synchro 10. He's just amazing at times. I played Chaos Angel. It was a replacement for Baron, which I always made instead of the Baron normally, and I made it with lights to make my guys unaffected by monster effect. And in the top 16, my opponent wanted to Veiler my Amritara, but Chaos Angel was already on the field, so I was like, okay, sure, keep searching.
Basically your new Baron for the protection.
Yeah. I played the Axel Stardust and the Spater. This Axel mainly was to go into the Spater if my hand was a bit weird or something, or wanted to have the negate. Or to continue playing it. Came up a few times, which was nice. And I do want to continue playing it. And the Spater is just your average negate guy, which gives you follow-up as well. 3500, overall amazing to have in the deck.
Very solid card indeed.
I played the Crimson Dragon, of course, because I want to go into the King Calamity and go into the Spater sometimes.
Overall just a very insane card.
Yep. And it didn't happen in the tournament, but sometimes I also did Crimson Dragon for Amritar to get Axel Synchro, which helped me a few times in testings and locals, but not really in the tournament. And then for the last card, of course, I played the Calamity.
The funniest card of them all.
Yeah, the funny card. Almost every game I got to the Calamity, so it was a worth inclusion to have, yeah.
Sounds good, sounds good. And then only the side deck left.
Yep. For the sideboard, I went a bit spicy, so to say. I went with 3 Trust, of course, because everyone makes a board with monster effects. Then for the spice, I played 3 Raigeki and 3 Dark Hole, because I didn't really need it much in terms of going first or going second. Like, I was like, what do I really want? And there wasn't much. Only thing I wanted to have in the end was something against Branded, because if I go second against Branded and they gimmick puppet me, I just basically scoop. I cannot do anything. But in the end, this really helped me. Drew a lot of times in. Again, in the top 16 game, I had Dark Hole Droplet, and I wiped his whole board and could play from there until he hit me with a skill drain. But
don't need to out the board if they don't have a board.
Yeah. Then I played also the Lightning Storm Harpies for back row matches specifically, and also additional destruction of everything and anything. So sure. I didn't really play against a back row deck, only against Labyrinth once, and Harpies just carried the game. So yeah, I like to blow everything up. Now for my last spell, I played Change of Heart, just as a trust target, I guess. But the card didn't really do much and wasn't really needed. I played Twin Stall instead of this card before. But I was like, yeah, I don't need anything going first. I want to have the consistency of opening 2 or 3 cards in the post-siding to blow up their board or to remove the cards. And it's like, sure, it sounded good. So
4th talent sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, sometimes I already have talents used, and Trust can search for the second one to steal a card or something.
I mean, it looks good. Nice, powerful blowouts.
Yeah. And then for the last 2 cards, I played Access Code Unicorn because I was afraid of D-Barrier. And then I can just side out the Centur-ion package, which I normally do going second, side this in. And then if I get hit with a D-Barrier, I can just make Osfloats and these 2 to OTK instead, because if you already saw, I played a lot of blow-up cards, so I really needed to kill them on their turn. If I couldn't, then it was basically GG, well played. And this also, yeah, like I said, it worked as intended. I OTK'd with it twice or 3 times even. Once through D-Barrier, so really happy about the inclusion of it.
Nice list, nice list.
Yeah.
Nice list. You ended somewhere in top 8. Do you know where you ended?
No, they don't really tell them which place exactly, so
I mean, top 8 is still perfectly fine.
Top 8.
Do you have any shout-outs to give?
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to all my local gang. Everyone from there helped me build the deck, test everything, and I played against certain matchup interruptions and everything. So yeah, really a nice shout out to Tobias, the guy recording.
Yeah.
And yeah, overall happy. Not much else to say.
Nice, well done, and until the next tournament, we'll see you again there.